Of course, we all remember Nickelodeon's Doug and Disney's Doug. We all remember this character from the show, Connie Benge. I love Connie. Who didn't? She was a sweet, naive, heavy-set, green-skinned girl. She had a small crush on Doug. Doug, you playa. You had a crush on Patty. Connie had a crush on you. And you got a kiss from BB Bluff? Okay, Doug, you were lucky. You were lucky. And Doug should have been flattered that Connie had a crush on him. I mean, look at her. She's so cute. Especially when she closed her eyes and is so happy. Nice and chubby.
I'm big boned.
I mean, come on. Connie was crushing on Doug so hard. She asked him out to a dance, but Doug lies to her because of his crush on Patty, as he was hoping Patty would ask him. Plus, I'm sure Doug did not want to hurt Connie's feelings. I mean, Connie was sensitive, insecure, and also, according to her wiki page, a crybaby. Ooh, that's harsh. But she would at times get emotional and cry.
We worked so hard and offered nothing.
Look, they made Connie cry.
Shut up, Roger. I couldn't stand Roger. We all had a bully in school like Roger, so we're gonna dislike a bully in the entertainment world because we can relate to that. Roger and his goony friends scaring her. Roger was such a bully to anybody, especially Doug and Connie and anybody who was associated with Doug. But it was funny when Roger had that laugh. It was like annoying but funny at the same time. It was like, dude, seriously? Roger and his goony friends scaring Connie. They ain't right. But yeah, Doug lied about taking care of his cousin named Melvin, who was sick, but there's no cousin Melvin. His lie backfired when both Connie and Patty showed up at the house to visit his fake cousin. Doug's reaction was funny, no pun intended. He had that, oh crap, I'm screwed look on his face, and he quickly slammed the door. Oh, Connie and Patty, their reaction says it all. They didn't know what to say. And I love how they said, Doug, Doug, Doug. They called his name after. It's like, Doug, are you surprised? How can you be so surprised? Did you really think that they wouldn't show up at your door to visit your sick cousin Melvin? Did you really think that was going to happen? This is what happens when you lie, Doug. Stop lying. And that's what his older sister Judy portrayed as the sick Melvin. But his lie backfired and, Doug tells the truth and Connie forgives him. And so does Patty. But going back to Roger and his goony friends, I just hate how they picked on poor Connie. Until the Doug Throws a Party episode where Roger revealed Connie's bad haircut. And that's when she had enough. And she stood up for herself finally. And she punched him in the stomach, and rightfully so. And it was so funny when she punched him in the stomach. I mean, Roger sounded like he couldn't breathe. Especially when he had to excuse himself. And I loved how Connie angrily told him, you need to grow up, you big baby. Yes, Roger was a big baby indeed, and he needed to grow up. It was awesome. That's called karma, Roger. That's what you get. See, this is why you shouldn't be messing with people like Connie. Because you think that her being a crybaby and being so sensitive, she doesn't have the strength to stand up for herself to bullies like you and do something about it. But guess what? You didn't know. And that's why you don't mess with people like Connie. When people are getting bullied constantly, it gets to the point where they had enough and they stand up for themselves and they want to pick a fight or cuss somebody out. They literally want to put their hands on them. Especially when people are quiet. Like if you're a quiet person and you don't say much, that bully may think that, oh, you're too good. You think you're better than everybody? Well, you didn't even say that. It's like, just because I'm a quiet person, I don't say much, doesn't mean I'm better than everybody. I never said that. That's your assumption. And you're ignorant for thinking that. Like, we all experienced that. I've experienced that. I've been a quiet person, especially at school. And people will pick on me because they probably thought I was too good, which that wasn't the case. And it got to the point where I had enough. And there's a reason why we have these school shootings, because these bullies keep picking on these innocent people for no reason. It gets to the point where some people had enough and they may go ballistic and bring a gun to school and try to shoot the bully to give them a warning to let them know, hey, back the F off. Just because I'm quiet, I don't say nothing, doesn't mean you need to be messing with me and don't think I'm not going to do nothing to you. And then that bully wants to be scared and panic. Well, then stop messing with them, asshole. Wherever you're going through in your personal life or you don't like yourself, you have to deal with it and talk to somebody else about that. Instead, you taking out other people at school for no reason. When are you going to learn to stop bullying people and talk to someone if you're going through something? Make the world a better place. God.
Why don't you grow up, you big baby? Excuse me.
That music being played in the background says it all. As Roger takes his ale. It would be even more fitting if the sad trombone music was played due to Roger getting punched in the gut.
Why don't you grow up, you big baby? Excuse me.
See, that's also fitting. Then, in the Disney's Doug series that aired on Saturday mornings on ABC's One Saturday Morning, the good old days, Connie was skinny as she lost weight by spending the summer at Camp Makeover. Man, the name for a summer camp sounds so made up. And I guess it was due to having a makeover plot because there were so many changes in Disney's Doug. And I get that. But why it had to be the plot with her being skinny? Plus, Disney probably didn't like big boned people. So that's probably another reason why Connie ended up being so skinny. And if so, screw Disney. Okay, Connie was fine the way she was as a chubby, big boned character. I mean, Doug couldn't even recognize Connie until she said something. I mean, when I saw Connie's new appearance, I low-key thought that it looked like she had like a sister. That was an older sister of Connie. I didn't think that was when you saw her appearance, even though that obviously literally was Connie. Connie also gets a new hairstyle. She starts wearing earrings, a hairband, and new clothes, and wore go-go boots. I mean, I like the pink outfit she wore in the Nick series, but her other outfit was cute too in the Disney series. Now, the Disney's version of Connie, she was still the same Connie, but more confident and outgoing. Plus, she was also into music and stuff. She even won a music contest. So, there's that. And she also still had a crush on Doug in the series, since it was slightly hinted. But I just preferred the chubby version of Connie. I mean, I just liked how nice and chubby she was. It's like you wanted to hug her. And she looked all cushiony like a nice soft teddy bear that you want to hug. I loved chubby Connie, especially since how she was sweet and nice. I mean, what they could have done in Disney's Doug was keep her big boned, but still let her have that confident and outgoing personality in the Disney series. They could have done that as a little slight change for Connie. Not have her go to some damn summer camp for her to lose weight. But like I said, I still like skinny Connie too in the Disney series. I liked both. I just liked the Nick version of Connie the most. That's all.
Next stop, Connie Benge's. One thing's for sure, I can always count on her to be exactly the same. Oh, hi. I'm looking for Connie Benge.
You're so funny, Doug.
Connie? You look different.
Thanks, Doug. I just got back from Camp Makeover.
Whoa.
What do you think of the new me?
That was so funny when he didn't recognize Connie. And then she said, "You're so funny, Doug." And then when he tells her that she looks different, she says, "Thanks." Like that was a compliment. I don't think that was a compliment. He was just saying that you look different. Like, yeah, it's you, but you look different. And then she mentions the camp that she went to. And then she asks Doug, "What do you think of the new her?" As Porkchop put his finger and his thumb together, making an O, as that's his way of saying, "You look okay to me."
There you are, baby. Come on over here and show my buddies your nice fat ass.
Ooh. Yeah. Bang! That's a nice fat ass.
Okay, I can actually see Doug saying that to Connie. This video is funny. And then they rewind to Connie dancing. Backing that thing up with that butt of hers. Yeah, this video is from a YouTuber by the name of Familiar Faces Channel. And he did a video titled Familiar Faces Connie, where he talks about the Nick version of Connie and the Disney version of Connie. It's a good video, and it's pretty funny too. Now, this scene was funny as hell too. This had me in stitches.
What are they doing? What? I said, what are they doing now? God damn, I'm getting so sick of answering answering that question. You have a fucking rifle. I can't see shit. Don't bitch at me because I'm not going to just sit up here and play with my dick. Okay, look. They're just standing there and talking, okay? That's all they're doing. That's all they ever do is just stand there and talk. That's what they were doing last week. That's what they were doing when you asked me 5 minutes ago. So 5 minutes from now, when you ask me, what are they doing? My answer is going to be, they're still just talking, and they're still just standing there.
You had these freaking shooters from a game. Look like it's probably from Call of Duty, maybe. I don't know. Oh, that's so funny how the one guy asked him what Doug and Patty are doing now. And then he got so... the other shooter got so annoyed. I am so tired answering the same question. Oh my God, dude. And I like how the dude replied back saying, hey, you're the one with the rifle. I can't see crap. And I'm not going to be sitting here the entire time playing with my cock. Okay, so what you want me to do? Oh, man, that was so funny. That's all I had to say about this video. Why Connie Benge went from heavy set to skinny. Like I said, I like both Connies, but I just prefer the chubby Connie in the Nick series. And I think that if Disney would have kept Connie the way she was, keep her big boned, but added her confident, outgoing personality, I would have been just fine. So F Disney for hating on big bone characters. You should be ashamed of yourselves. And you guys tell me your thoughts. Which version of Connie do you like more? Do you think that Disney made a mistake making Connie skinny? Or did you prefer the skinny version of Connie? Or do you like both? And I know some people also wonder why some of the characters in Doug were like different colors. Like why was Connie and Roger green, and why was Skeeter like a greenish bluish type of color? And I'm sure Jim Jenkins had a reason. He probably wanted to like balance the like multi-racial mixing colors of characters. Because some people say that Skeeter is black, but he just has like a bluish greenish skin tone. Instead of having an actual, darker or caramel skin tone complexion where he looks black. That's like, why are the characters on The Simpsons, we know they're white, but why they have like a yellow skin tone? And apparently Matt Groening, I guess the reason why he made most of the characters on The Simpsons white, a yellow skin tone, is the fact that he wanted to make the show stand out while channel surfing. So I guess that was Matt Groening's way of being creative, and I'm sure Jim Jenkins did the same thing. Doug should have been flattered that a big-boned, chubby girl in Connie was into him, which in a way he probably was. What girl wouldn't be crushing on Doug? He was a nice guy, cool, down-to-earth character. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. See you later.